It is Friday, the 21st of April.
Yes.
And I would call this the April of pause.
Wait and see.
Or wait and see. Both would work in what our philosophies are right now.
You remember as a childhood, you'd have the tug-of-war. You'd have a line in the middle with a big long rope, and you'd have on one side a group and the other side, and then you pull, and if you went across the line, you lose. Doesn't it feel like the stock market and the Federal Reserve and the bond market are in this tug-of-war?
There's a huge tug-of-war going on, and I think the people getting ready for recession, finally to admit that a recession is upon us, is finally in the out the windshield right now.
Yeah, most amazing statement. I was listening to some commentators earlier this week that are in the know, and they said, okay, we're ready to say we're in a recession.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, we just said
welcome
to
the party.
Our
world.
Welcome to the party. With that being said, we are still very active in reviewing accounts. We have had in the last week or two some treasuries that we had bought earlier in the year mature that created some cash. We reallocated that cash into the short-term treasury ETF that gives us the security of the treasury, gives us the higher yield that the treasuries are giving, but gives us liquidity that we can get out and settle in 2 days and reallocate when we want, so we don't have to lock in a longer period of time. However, with that being said, we are still observing 3-month individual treasuries at, you said this morning?
5.09 was it when I checked it this morning at around 8:30 in the morning.
So we've had meetings. We've had actually Liz, EJ, myself. You might have been involved in some of it. We're getting feedback from them with our bond providers. We're having discussions with them concerning bond funds and the opportunity that they might present at the right period of time in a decline. If we go into this recession and interest rates have to get are being reduced by the Fed in order to stimulate the economy, then there would be growth opportunities within a bond fund.
But that is a question that we don't have an answer for. When is the Fed going to stop? Because right now the bets are that they're not going to start lowering rates until next year. So we wouldn't want to be in too early, and if we're going to get paid 5% on a 3-month T-bill, then we're going to continue to take advantage of that.
As a client asked me the other day, what about equities? And I assured him that we have.
Equities? What are those?
We have, especially what Gibbs doing, we have a list of ongoing stocks that are good buys. They're growth-oriented, they're dividend-oriented, and we're just waiting for the right time to begin to move into those, and we update that. So, I can remember 4 weeks ago, you reached out and said, we've hit the pause button. Well, that button is still being pressed.
It's
unpaused. But we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes to be sure we're getting good yields. We're still providing stability. And we're looking at opportunities. So it's steady as you go right now. We're going to wait and see where the quarter earnings are, and we'll keep talking with you and keep looking at it.
Because this quarter is important, but I think next quarter is going to be where really the rubber meets the road. Because I think second quarter numbers are going to be pretty ugly, and then that's going to create a vacuum in the market as the market retreats, and then that might be the opportunity to start buying back in.
Right. So there we are. So it's, again, wait and see, and that's what we're doing, and we're watching the tug-of-war go on, and we'll see what the Fed's going to do in a couple of weeks. But for now, we are here. Call us if you have any questions or concerns or anything you want to go over. We're here because it is your money.
And your money matters.
See you next week.